I wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays, man, I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them, let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heat odds up. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 7. Here comes the dark. We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
They're both trying for a knockout. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously...
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter punch and you've got to show me a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice hook there. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. And despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. He is down big time. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny. And you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell,
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight.
Whoa, Johnny! Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. As bad as... And there's the bell for round 5. Last round complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's all offense all the time. And that hook misses. The straight right just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Here we go in the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Coming from every angle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. From really gone, I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at the movement, look at the speed, back on it. Like it never happened.
Dark Destroyer goes down. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. There's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
NigelBenn has been rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this part will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
What a fight. What a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. One of the best to ever do it. Carl, the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And he'll be facing Nigel, the Dark Destroyer Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185-centimeter reach.
Nobody knows who's going to win.
Carl, the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time. The Dark Destroyer. This expectation. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice lead hook. That hook won't score. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? The Dark Destroyer goes down. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
You've got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ben in that. Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know what's not coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Trying trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Right hook is scoring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about botching that last. And there's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum.
To make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
NigelBenn has been rocked. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
If that was ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over and over.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Here we go to the 4th round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to get 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Looking to land the hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, you get it heated back up. When you've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice right hook. He's dominating him, and he's going to let a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Looks no... Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Oh, wait a minute! Froch in trouble. And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Froch in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell for round 6. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. The straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. He threw the hook, didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh no! NigelBenn in big trouble. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They got out of the way of that right hook. NigelBenn has been rocked. Heavy shots, and NigelBenn goes down. Let's talk about Ben in that. And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice hook. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You saw.
All right, I went over the rules. Let's go.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching.
And back.
We've got to stay focused. Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind.
Let's do it.
to win this fight, I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's do it.
A mistake. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to focus on...
Let's go.
Mentally.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself.
Let's fight.
It's only a flash. Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
And box. Give me your glove.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You've been coasting this far.
Do your business.
Ignore it.
and binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very curated.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is...
It's a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. It's the Dark Destroyer. This bout, these two have certainly talked the talk. And there's the bell to start round 1. That hook is parried away. No defense for that hook. That hook just can't find the target. The perfect counter lands. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. We've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. You've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones and now. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Got out of the way that right hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if you go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to...
And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones. Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Sharp, powerful. You can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fight? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing it.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.